I was born in Franklin, Virginia. It's a small town out in Bumfuck. Bumfuck. But essentially, yeah, I was born in a small town. I was really bored most of the time. I guess when you're a kid, you find so many different things to do that you don't realize it. But the older you get, the more trapped you feel in a town like this. I think 8,000 people. It's a paper mill town. Everybody fucks the same girl. You tell the same stories about how you did it. It's pretty retarded. Essentially, we tipping cows, smoked a lot of grass, drank a lot of 12 packs of High Life for $5 at the Winn-Dixie. Really just broke a lot of things, threw up a lot, and tried to hook up with a lot of girls. Anyway, for those reasons, I would guess that it was really hard to have a role model growing up. Essentially, my mother and father provided a lot of, more common sense than values and morals. They let me make my own decisions. My mother's the stone, and my father is the really cool guy that likes to make you laugh and talk loud. And I don't know, I got delirious with him a lot when he'd get off shift work. I don't really necessarily say that they were my role model. I'd like to say that everybody in society is my role model. I think everybody, in society has a little bit to offer. I'm quite observant, and I would like to say that I pick and choose where I take those things from that are important and necessary to communicate with, all the people that are in the world. And, essentially, I'd say society is my role model. I guess when I was growing up, I wanted to be a baseball player. I was into a lot of sports, and I liked baseball. I was a big New York Mets fan. I went to see a game in 1986 with my relatives in New York. All my family's from New York. They've been here about 30 years in Southern Virginia. I guess the question, blondes or brunettes, essentially I've always been a brunette fan. I never turned down a blonde or any color hair. I'd never discriminate, I only congratulate. I want girls to know that I know you notice and I notice, and we definitely acknowledge our attractiveness towards each other. You guys are beautiful, and you constantly kill me, and I love having some conversation and having a really nice moment over a beer with you. But I have a girlfriend. I'm a good guy. After finishing this album, I handed it off to a friend of mine that I just graduated college with. His name is Samuel Bakian. If you ever get a chance to see this, what's up, man? I thought you were an awesome guy. I loved going to school and attending class with you. He got a chance to listen to the 5-song disc that we recorded, and his comment was that he thought I had a lot of issues with women. Yeah, there's some truth to my situation and the things that I've been through, but essentially a lot of songs across the board that you hear every day are just mere fascinations of a songwriter's mind. The truth is that you put yourself in a situation and you imagine how lovely it would be, or how shitty and horrible it would be, and how much it would hurt. And essentially, you build songs off of like blueprints. So obviously, growing up, high school was, as Tom Dolan would say of Stone Gatto, a good friend of ours. He used the word turbulent, which was a really good word. I grew up basically going to a private school. It was a Christian academy, and essentially, I gained some values that really carried over in my life. But when I went to high school, when I was 13, it was really new to me. I went from 50 students in the whole school in the Christian academy to hundreds of students in high school, and essentially it was a wild time. It took a little while to get used to. By the time I was 16, I was quite the wild man. I was oddly popular for being a huge pothead, which made no sense. It'd be funny, we could ride around this small town in a car and people would call out your name. They knew who you were. And if that tells you anything about a small redneck town, and I do say redneck, it's really funny. I've been playing guitar for probably going on 13 years, and probably 10 of those years actually in a band. Yeah, I would say though, I started off writing a lot of poetry, a lot of more like abstract stuff, typical cliche, that's how everybody does begin their writing process, I guess, if you're into writing. And really, just progressing into it, my own little niche, my own little style that I share with this band, Dime Store Dandelion, and I actually get a lot of help from the guys. And as far as guitar, I would honestly say that I'm just a rhythm player that knows a few scales and use my voice more as an instrument. Essentially, I guess my influences in music at this actual period would probably be Gavin DeGraw, John Mayer. As far as songwriters and singers, I really do respect those guys. Gavin DeGraw's probably one of my favorites at the moment. He's actually offered a lot from, just kind of like documenting it in my mind, how good of a vocalist he is, and essentially helps me to project better, helps me with my stage presence. As corny and cheesy as that sounds, that's mainstream, and I want to swim. So influences, definitely, those two, Elton John, Billy Joel, a couple of my old-time favorites. I'm really big into R&B. The 50s styles of music I really liked a lot. I would actually say if I had to pick a memorable moment on my guitar, it would be really tough. I would say, in all actuality and honesty, that every time I finish a song is the most memorable moment for me. I can't explain the high of finishing a song. It's incredible, and you just really want to share it with people. Usually I'm on a porch and I've smoked half a pack of cigarettes trying to finish 2 verses of a song. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Favorite song to play that we've written as a band would have to be, at this junction, well, there's a lot of new songs, but I definitely like playing Oil and Water and Busy Bee. Seem to be like my 2 favorites right now. A song that I just wrote, Icicle, that we'll be playing and recording soon, is really fun to play. Play on words. I'll give a shout out to Jason Mraz. You can kiss my ass, because I'm going to do it better. I guess if I had any superstitions, essentially I don't know if it really falls into the category of superstition, but I'm a big germaphobe, and essentially I think that actually comes across because I'm a chef, and I wash my hands a lot. I have some really crazy ones that I don't know if I should share on camera, but if you see me at a show or you ever meet me and you really want to know, then I promise I will tell you some really cool toilet tricks. I guess some of the stupid and funny things that I do are pretty spontaneous. People know me as being very spontaneously crazy, funny, retarded, stupid, all those words. I do it just for kicks, to make people laugh. I got that from my father. He loves to make people laugh, and that's where I got it, and I love to make people laugh. I would say that I'm a confident person. I think there's a difference between being confident and cocky. I tend to be cocky in a very humorous way. I think that I find humor in being cocky. I think it's hilarious, and I usually only do it around my friends. I just think confidence is what it takes to survive in this world. I think without confidence that you're not gonna finish in first place. You're not gonna get the promotion. You're gonna get pushed to the back of the line. Confidence is key in life, and without it, you're gonna be digging a hole. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Things that drive me insane. Dirt under the fingernails drives me crazy. Old socks drive me crazy. I throw them out at least every month to 2 months. Underwear drives me crazy. I can't wear them. Wearing clothes when I sleep drives me fucking bananas. Pretentious indie rockers fucking piss me off. Your black shoes and your black pants, your black shirt, your black bracelets, your black hair, and the fucking glasses that you wear that you don't have a prescription for that are black and Coke bottled out is retarded. And your inconsistent music taste drives me crazy. That's just a ploy to say that you like all styles of music. You're a liar. Other things that drive me crazy. My drummer, he drives me fucking crazy. As far as the Pharaoh, as he stands before me filming this bio/documentary of questions, I think he's hilarious. I actually think he's really good looking, but yeah, we're gonna have to get him laid. We're gonna have to see it. I just assume go down to the Virginia borderline and get him blow up dog girl with some big old lips on her face.
and physical. After you